Cotton is farm and wool is farm into a pasture. What about cloth, though? That barn's full. Right, pasture. We're going to have to build back here. Let's see. So I have to turn that around, feed it straight into this thing. I don't get what the area around the pasture is for, though. Like, what are you planting around the area? Because that's got... It's got nothing. What is workforce heavy? We want the fertilizer. I don't know what we want to do with the other stuff, though. That's all we'll do. We'll put the barn up here. And then we've got some gravity. Where's the well gone? Right, so we get rid of this guy. Put him there. So what are we about to make in here then? We don't need the food, but we do need cloth. So we could make the leather, I guess. You can store everything in there. So that's now fixed there. This thing can move. Top. Not what we're going to do with this. I think this is going to have to be replaced with a wagon, otherwise we're not going to be able to get anything across here. So this farm needs fertilizer, which is now being stored in here. We can't make splitters, which means if we try and shoot the fertilizer out of here to get it to this farm, and this farm, we can't do it. So I guess the best way is to just wagon it there. We could build like a stone road down there, branch off that way, and feed it that way. You can make a footbridge over the chute. True. Get rid of that. Let's be careful here. Get rid of those. Because we've got one, like, basically we're trying to deconflict this. There we go. So if I put a wagon, that's fertilizer, I think. So if you go there, you go there. Right, that should get rid of that. So the danger now is that this fills up on leather because the fertilizer is being moved away. So now we need to do something with the leather, which I think somebody said is a workshop. A workshop item. So where do we want to put that in order to get it back into the town? The problem is always trying to get things back into the main town is the big issue. Let's have a look at what a workshop does. Blimey. Cloth. In order to get cloth, we need wool. What does leather do? Planks. Paper and leather to make a book. I guess wool is the best thing. Maybe we should change what this makes. Make wool instead of leather. Need to build some more homes. You can now add farming squares around your grain farms to increase your farm productivity. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Let me get some houses down and we'll do that. We can build one more house later. Yeah, so let's do that. Farming, plant grain. Oh no, we need to do the fertile land thing first, don't we? Farm tile. Maybe I should do it on the outer squares first. What are we short on here? Grain. Wait, where do we get the grain from? They need water. Well, the farm's getting water. I presume that'll water the... Oh, is that what we're waiting for? Bring more resources to base or storage items can't afford. It doesn't say what. I think, well, bottom left, I think it's saying we need grain. So where do we actually get the grain from? Because the grain's being shipped out. Wait, what's going on here then? Wasn't there a worker that was moving this stuff? Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I told... Wait, no, something's wrong here. You're supposed to be doing that. Is he trapped? He got trapped? He got stuck behind 3 wagons. And because he got stuck behind 3 wagons, the whole logistics network shut down. Because he was like, I can't get out. And if he couldn't get out, he couldn't move vitals to there. That's amazing. The question is, how can we stop that from happening? You can have wagons pull fertilizer directly from the pasture. From here. But it's not showing fertilizer in the output. That's the input. So how does that work? I thought fertilizer was made... Oh, I see moved from here. Gotcha. Yes, you can. You can indeed. But I think I'd prefer to buffer it. I think what I'd like to do is probably have a separate barn. I don't like the idea of these guys conflicting. Wool. You can be about wool. You can be about fertilizer. So one of you, actually. There's probably not much point having this guy do this. I don't know why he wants to side load it, but okay, whatever. Look, he's doing the same. They always want to side load it for some reason. And that's how they got trapped. Right, that's now got fertilizer. That's now got wool. Which means... we can now take fertilizer. Okay. Fertilizer to that one. Right, that should be online. That looks like that grain's growing a lot taller now. I still don't have any grain to plant with. How do we fix that? Do I just need to get some worker to manually pick grain for us? Maybe that's the way to do it. So if I say that's going to be a farm and we'll just manually pick this grain off, that'll do for now. Right, you get to it. Meanwhile, this thing is going to make cloth out of wool. And for now, I think we'll just stick it in a barn. Game on. Here we go. Right, so this has built up some grain, so we should be able to come over here now and actually plant this. With this one, we'll start building up our farming tiles. What's it actually showing me here when it's showing me this yellow stuff? As I move around. Like, this has already got crop on it. It says it's growing. Water will be automatically applied. Look at that. So that's yellow, but that one's not. And that one's blue. So I'm trying to work out what it's telling me. I'm clicking on the yellow ones, but I'm not 100% sure. Hey, Mania Killer. It's showing you the reach of the farm. It's kind of not, though, is it? Because if you look down here, this is green, you see? Like, how is that crop? Or is that crop not being taken by the farm? And why does that one not go yellow? Because I can't plant on it? So we could, in theory, use that as farmland, but then the bridge would be a bit of a mess. We could use that. Don't think we need to worry about this one too much. Although... I guess you need to plant tomatoes. It's already got quite a reach, that one. It's got a lot of tomatoes coming out of there. Why did tomatoes come out? Oh, it's not... Wait, we're not harvesting tomatoes from here? That's this one. That's still about grain. That needs grain. Should make it a lot more efficient. It's getting its fertilizer and water now, look at that. Don't think this one's getting fertilizer. That should, in theory, work. Is this one any good? Venom Tail. I've been playing it a few hours now. It's not crashed. I've not got to the end of the tech tree. And there's a lot of interesting challenges. And I think it cost me £13 or something. I'd say it's pretty decent. You've only scratched the surface. Yeah, it's got like steam power. I've not got to conveyor belts, splitters, steam engines, magic belts. And there's like all these sectors that I've not even done anything with yet. And then there's the map generation, which I'm pretty much on the basic map generation. There's volcanoes and stuff. I could start making conveyors, yeah. Are they getting fertilizer? Yes, they are. That's interesting. Why is that herb? Do they not sell herbs? Wait a minute. We've got a storage of herbs here. But the food market does not buy them. I'm guessing the apothecary buys them. Uh-oh. Well, we can't make an apothecary without iron plate, which we need a forge. Metallurgy, please. So yeah, the herbs are going to basically block this thing if we're not careful. So for now, we're going to have to say... select recipe, untake herbs. Herbs used to make medicine, yeah. We're going to have to not harvest that. I mean, it's only one little thing. I'm completely not worried about harvesting that thing. But I don't want to block this. Still got 50 wagon wheels, 200 wagon wheels. So what are we going to do with all this then? I might have to set up a temporary wagon just to ship all this fertilizer. There's only a bit. It's like 93 leather. Get rid of all that for now. So how do we actually build, because I did this wrong last time, how do we actually build a footpath over this thing? But actually just like a road on top of it. Do we have to build a wooden thing around it first? Do we have to build like that? And then you can build the road on top? But it doesn't look like it. Use scaffold ramps. I did use the ramps last time though. So how do I actually fill that in stone? Go up 2. Go up 2 squares from a chute and build that. Wait, what? What do you mean go up? What does that mean? I don't understand. 2 squares from the chute. I can't go up 2 squares from the chute. The chute's here. You mean drag across it like that? Use wood bridges or stone bridges to build the gap. So that thing that I built there is wrong. So just to build another one like that? Like go higher? Hey, boom sour. A wooden arch. Wait, what? So what now? Just come back. Do you think it's a big download to install it overnight? True Earth? Dude, True Earth, each part is like 100... What is it, like 100 gig? 80 gig or something? And then... Oh, I'm trying to remember now. It unpacks into like 120 gig. It takes it like hours to unpack. That's why the bridge tile got elevated. You have bridge supports on there. Oh my god. How stupid. There you go, right. See, if I build a stone bridge over the top of that, it completely blocks the chute. So surely I have to elevate. Build a support, then build a bridge. Bigfoot, that's exactly what I did over here. And then people said, oh no, you built it too high. You didn't need to do that. That's the bit I'm struggling with. I'm trying to not do what I just did over there. Now we're saying I have to do that. I don't believe he can go under. So how do we ramp up now? Because we've got road ramp. But that's not high enough. So presumably what we have to do is yet again put those down and get rid of this. Then put down that right? Chat never at its finest. So now that the things can go underneath it, yeah? Okay. I mean, I think it works. Whether there's a better way of doing it, I don't know. It's going to be quite a big farm, this one. At least you can drag. There we go. That's going to demand quite a bit of water and fertilizer. I know, that's what I was thinking, is trampling the crops, like killing the younglings. How are we doing? Wool. That thing is starved of animal feed. It's starved of animal feed because it's starved of grain. Hopefully. Can improve the rate that's coming out now. Uh-oh. Completed metallurgy. New building unlocked. The Forge. Your granddad's giving you tickets to Cosford. Nice. I'll see you there. New research available. Railways, machinery, boat building, and the enchanted accessories. Flippin' heck. The Forge, eh? How are we doing on the whole? Right, I've got loads of cloth. In fact, I've got so much cloth that the workshop's completely shut down. Can we sell the cloth back at the general store? Yes, we can. Right, okay. So we've now got another logistic problem. How do we get the cloth from here to the general store over here? I suppose we could make conveyor belts. Yeah, we can upgrade the houses. That would consume the cloth. That would certainly get us out of a pickle. And we can build one more house yet. Oh boy. Is Cosford worth the money for the weekend? I'm staying both days, Saturday and Sunday. You can see everything in one day in Boom Sour. No problem at all. Like, you can literally see everything in one day. So if it's going to cost you money to stay for 2, and you're thinking, is it worth the money? You know, one day you could probably see everybody and everything. So the second day you're probably looking at just whatever lectures are on, if you're interested, because you won't be seeing anything new on the second day. It's the same as FS Expo, really. You can go around it in a day, meet everybody. Go railways and see what that's like. I suspect to do railways we'll need the steam engine, I would have thought, because what's going to power it? And probably machinery as well will make the metal conveyor belt. Surely we need steam power to do railways. Boat building I don't think we have any need for. Medicine could be useful. I don't know, we can get it researched. Alright Curly, have a good one. I don't know why, Curly, you feel like you can't be here if you can't sub. I don't honestly understand that. You're more than welcome to stay. You think the first railway tracks are mining carts? Gotcha. So yeah, how do we get the cloth from here to here? We could make another general store, just to make it slightly easier to get across there. Because the cloth can come out of the barn, it can go straight across those trees. We can bridge across here maybe, and we could put a general store right there. That's one option. Flatten that land, put a store, because I think the store would catch it. Like if you go to buildings general store, put it here, that's going to catch all those houses anyway. And in fact, if we put it a bit offset, then any houses we build here, it will catch them as well. So that's one option. With conveyor spaghetti. Can you have a go on simulators at Cosford? Last year, the BA had a simulator experience thing outside, and inside there are plenty of exhibitors that have flight sims that you can have a go of. As for what's there this year, I don't know. I think they're still planning all that. Not enough house capacity. What? It won't. Wait, what? One of one. You utter scumbag game. You utter scumbag of a game. It actually limits you to how many you can have. No. Okay, this is a problem. I think we might have to trash these houses then. So we've got some logistic routing. Level 3 houses. Why can't you move things? Seriously, is there just no way to move things? Like, why can't I move this house? To here.
Welcome back.
Right next to the house is to the general store. Road. There's going to be some narrow road through there, though. Well, a bridge across the river is exactly what I was planning on doing. That was always the plan. But then how do I get it into the store from here? Unless I take carts past these guys' houses. You know what I think we'll do? I think we'll, I've got a plan. It's probably a crazy one, but they're usually the best plans anyway. Let's get rid of stuffs here like that. That's going to come down there like that. And then that. And then we'll build. Wait, what? Why did that not flatten down? Okay, that's weird. Is that because the house is on it? We can't flatten it now. That's really annoying. How do you get around that? That's scumbaggery. So I can't go down there because of that, and I can't remove it. That's just dumb. Yeah, but if I bulldoze the house, I bulldoze a level 3 house, so then I've got to spend loads of money. Like, that's the annoying thing. Uh-oh, built one too high. Structural blocks, stone bridge. Oh, really? Dang it. There we go. PS4 game, how you doing? Talking about the logic that the house blocks the dirt when you should be able to go around it. You should be able to either flatten that. I mean, look at it. You can't build a path through that. It doesn't make any sense. So I have to completely trash that, just so I can then do that. So I can then put the house back and then have to upgrade it 3 times, which costs like 300 gold plus a whole load of materials, just so that I can get rid of that stupid triangle.
Welcome back.
There we go. Now we've got access to take things. So if we now drop a wagon,
Happy anniversary.
I suggest possibly 2 wagons, and then tell it to go from there to the general store. And this will actually make money as well, so that's good. Let's put a filter on that, just to make sure that's all, definitely all we get. You back from taking the cat to the vets? Keeps making his eyelids scab up and bleed. Ooh. So what have they done, Cuzzy? Let me guess. Put one of those lampshade things on. Don't let a lampshade thing. Oh my god, he hated it. It's Smithers. Thank you for 22 months. Welcome back, PS4. Jeffrey. Right, let's check. Whoa. Whoa. We need some more workers to churn through this stuff now. And the animal feed's coming out real fast. Work faster, work harder. The wool is building up. The fertilizer's building up. Can we sell fertilizer? Can we do anything else with fertilizer? Apart from... What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What's your job? Okay, get rid of you for now. Yeah, we're making a lot of fertilizer and wool, but I don't know what we can do. The fertilizer we're using, the wool we're using, but I don't know if we're going to use it in sufficient quantity. Giving him an antihistamine injection, fair enough. Presley, 1 o'clock. Actually, this thing's getting shy on water. Look at it. I don't think this worker's keeping up with the water supply. She's going down. He needs a bigger bucket. Have a good one, Slow. This thing is smashing things out now. Nice. Suspect we can sell more cloth. My only concern is what happens when one of these things comes down this way and the other goes that way. They've got no kind of... Here we go. Look, there's two coming down the same thing. Whoa! He just went off-piste and went straight over there. Ideally, I'd want 2 lanes, because if there's 2 lanes, they can always work around each other. The Mancunian, thank you for 7 months. Do you know what the game needs at the moment? When you zoom in, there's no kind of ambient audio. Like, you can't hear the workers, you can't hear the town, hustle and bustle, you can't hear, you know, machinery like ding, 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 or whatever. There's none of that currently. There's like literally no audio apart from the music. If I turn the music off, there'd be nothing, which is weird because in the options, there's like sound effects, ambient sounds.
Welcome
what?
back, Nutter.
What ambient sounds? What sound effects? Hey, Lone Wolf, welcome. Super Mentalist, welcome back. I guess so, Lone Wolf. It was on the schedule on my Twitch page. It was on the schedule on the spreadsheet. I tweeted out before it went live, and I posted it on Discord, but you don't have access to Discord. And I did talk about it last week. Never mind. It's no worries. Yeah, we're filling up on fertilizer, look, because we're not consuming it quick enough. How do you look at an item and work out what recipes it's used in? So if I say to myself, I've got too much of this fertilizer, what can I use it on? Apart from farms, obviously. Can I use it to make bombs or grenades? have any other farms. Maybe we should have another farm. Herbs. Can't make the apothecary without steel, though. Game looks a bit like a typical mobile game. I see what you mean. Doesn't play that one. See, when that fills up, this can't produce anymore because there's nowhere for it to go. The wool is being shifted into cloth, but this is going nowhere. There should be a visual clue as well as to what level they are. Because at the moment you have to hover over it. Like he's been missed out twice.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Take that opportunity. Yeah, looks like it, Winston. Manmead, thank you for 3 years. Happy anniversary, Manmead. We need to start building some new stuff here. Let's see. Apothecary we can't make because we need iron plate. School we have. Grain mill, workshop. Stonemason, the pasture, the forester, the farm, the forge. This is what we need. Now, I presume the forge is going to be smelting ore, so it needs to be. Let's have a look where the ore is. Iron ore deposit, stone, iron ore, massive iron ore. Actually, this might be useful. We can also potentially build that road around here. That's inconvenient. I might just get rid of that. Smashed right through though. Take it the forge does have a catchment area. So you don't need. Is this gonna basically extract the ore just by being next to this? Unlike the stonemason. Man, the stonemason has a catchment area as well. Wait, so if you put the stonemason next to the stone, does he automatically catch that stone, or does he still have to be fed from a worker? Because if I can just auto catch this stuff, I can save a lot of workers here. Banished vibe, Evan. Similar graphic style, I guess. Medieval kind of cutesy graphics. Gameplay wise, it's very different. I think I'll just have to put this down and figure out what happens. If we put that down and say stone brick, let's see what happens. No, nothing happens.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Needs more cabbage to be like banished. Ninja Cat, thank you for 16. So yeah, that answers that question. So we still need workers to load this ore deposit, or even this ore deposit. So we'll build a forge. Wait, what was that just popped up? Something just popped up and I completely missed it. I think it was the research. Wait, what? Blue coins? We can't research railways because we don't have blue coins. Didn't spot that one. Okay, we're going to have to go for those 3 instead. Is that going to research all 3 at the same time? Why can't you just queue them up? I'll finish around 900, Drew. Nothing too late. Iron plates and nails. Fuel. Oh boy. Where do we get fuel from? Wood, coal. I've got a little bit of coal. Not exactly a tremendous amount of it. So there's a big coal deposit here. I suppose it'll get us going. There's not a lot of coal though. I'm not liking that. I suppose when we need it, we can stick a barn there, lump the coal into the barn, and then just like wagon it down here. Or even just belt it down there. This belt's not being used anyway. Maybe you can belt over the top of that. Fertilizer as fuel. That's interesting. Because we happen to have a lot of that, don't we? That's interesting. And we've got a nice clear run down there as well for the wagons. It's a long way for fertilizer to go, but it's definitely doable. It's like another place for it to take the fuel, I guess. Let's see. We'll put it like that. Iron plates and nails. I don't know which one we need the most of. I really don't. Scumbag tree. I wish it had Factorio's eyedropper thing. So I could just point my mouse at a piece of this and just click Q. Just pick up that and just build it. It's like the most useful thing in the game. Right, you can make nails. Right, so we're going to need people mining this. I think what I might do is chuck all of this into a barn and then just have like workers or wagons move the stuff into there. And then it's all being pulled into one place. Train what down the Echolos? I haven't got the train yet. We're still researching railways, aren't we? I think. Pats. Yeah, I haven't got rail yet. It's still locked. Locally stores a single type of item. The silo. Wait, how does the silo differ to the barn? The barn's got 4 lots. This has only got 1. I would have thought the silo would be something you got earlier in the game, not later. It's not as good. What time is it there? Right there. Literally right there. That. No problem. Most people don't look night talk. Currently that is actually Zulu time, but as of the end of the month it won't be Zulu time anymore. Right, so many workers we pull out, lots of them. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, you lot, get to work. And then having, we need to get fire, we need to get something, we'll just have coal, like, brought over here quickly from here for now. So we get the whole fertilizer thing online. Build workers wagon. And then the output of this is going to be stored in a barn. So we can figure out what to do with it. Let's see. Is it nails and something? Nails can go on 1. And iron plate. I think that was it. Okay, iron plate. Nails. Seems to be coming out quite quickly. Blimey, that actually smelts it very, very quickly. Way quicker than I thought. Has it been said how the new schedule will be? Sweet. No, I have not actually talked about that yet. It's something I need to discuss over the weekend, I think.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Right, so what can we do with this stuff? Great well, kitchen. So no, we've not done anything with the kitchen. I don't even know what a kitchen does. Ooh, let me have a look. Ooh. Bread from flour. This is where we can transform things into higher value items, isn't it? Fish. We could get fish at some point. Jam. Look at this. Butter, cheese, veggie stew. This is hilarious. Squirrel Logistics, welcome back. Yeah, I talked about it over the weekend, Cuzzy. I'll be in, as of the next weekend. I also put it on Discord, Cuzzy, like over a week ago. I'll be changing the schedule. A protein shake made from milk, egg, sugar. Wait, that's a milkshake. That's not protein shake. That's literally a milkshake. Bread made from flour and potato. Wait, what? Fuel. Interesting. This thing needs fuel as well. And it needs... Wait a minute. The kitchen would be perfectly suited down here. Well, we have lots of fertilizer, which I think can be used as fuel. And plenty of grain. Although the flour's actually going this way, annoyingly. Maybe that should be made into a farm. And then we've got flour, fertilizer, bread. Hey, Langwell. How you doing? Oh no, the barn's full. Right, so we can now build. That's a weird noise. It sounds like somebody being slapped with a wet fish.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
This is going to need a lot of water. You're building the ship in Rimworld. Nice, dude. Nice.
Welcome back.
Bemodin, thank you for 3 months. Hi. Minera, welcome back. Pats, let's see, road. I'm got a well nearby, have we? Oh well, can have its own well. Well then. Right, so this will need fertilizer as well. So we'll build another wagon to take fertilizer from here to here. And drop a worker down and tell him to take water into there. That will now grow. And we will need to extract that. This thing's nearly gone now, look at it. How much left? So I think we need a grain mill. It's going to produce flour. I think we'll probably shoot that out of that. So this is the problem with shoots, is they actually block access to the building. Waves of raids and mutants once you start shipbuilding. I've never really played RimWorld to that level at all. You saw a trick to get water to farms. Lower the terrain to make a small pond first. You might consider it an exploit though. Kind of sounds like it. See, if I build a chute out of there now and then go that way, they can't get over here, so I'll have to build a ramp over the top of that thing. I'll show you what I mean. If I do that now, see, the only access point now becomes here. So then you have to start faffing around. Unless you're just him and you just drive straight through the field. But that's okay. Road ramp. Wait, what? I haven't got enough stone? Really? Guys, what are you doing? How could they not have made enough stone yet? Oh boy, they're so slow. Apparently you're very late to stream today. Can someone explain to me the game, Baz? Well, where do we start? I can read you the blurb, Baz, if you want. So the blurb says, build, automate, and optimize your own village on procedurally generated 3D terrain. Use marble run chutes, railways, logistic blocks, conveyor belts, and a variety of worker units to research useful new technology and keep your houses supplied with goods. So it's like, I suppose medieval Factorio is one way of describing it. It's like the art style is, I suppose, like Foundation or even Anno. Gameplay elements are from there's gameplay elements from Factorio here, but there's elements of Foundation in that you've got houses with people that you're selling goods to, which is not in Factorio. But it does have like conveyor belts and railways and that kind of thing.
Happy anniversary.
What are these guys suddenly not doing? The problem is I don't know what they were meant to be doing beforehand. Like, what was their job? It would be useful if they told me what their job was before. I have 100 workers. I can't keep track of what everyone was doing. They were stone gatherers. Were they? Where were they bringing stone into? Oh, wait a minute. That's a school. That's a barn. I had one lot of stone generation. Where's the other stonemason? There he is. Okay. Can't all just been stonemasons though. Stone gatherers. Like this guy here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I think he was out putting stone to sell at the general store, if I remember. Something like that. Yes, Baz. It released on the 12th of March into early access. Tipsy Penguin. Yeah, welcome back to the stream, Tipsy Penguin. Alright, fine by trial. In fact, Oreo, you sold pollution to biters. So his job was that. So what's probably best now for these guys is if we basically put a barn here. And then have a wagon run between the barn and there. And then have these guys just walk that very short distance instead. Because a wagon can basically move 4 items to a worker's 1, so it makes sense to have these running the shortest thing possible, but a wagon can't gather. And we'll also make sure that that only ever gets stone in it. Okay, seems to be back up. You know, this stonemason would actually be better built across the road. Like there. Or even there. And then do the same thing.
Happy anniversary, Nutter. Welcome back, Nutter.
And then just quickly watch the input and output and just see if it's tuned properly. Like, if the input keeps building up, then you need more workers in there. Sparrow, welcome back. Thank you for 28. Legit Gamer, thank you very much for 31 months. Yes, it needs more workers. That's filling up with stone pretty fast now. That's better. Right, so he's filling up. He's producing bread. Sorry, flour. And then we need to combine that with the fertilizer, wasn't it? Oh boy, this guy's got no job left. Wait, he's nicking. Look at this cheeky little. He's actually nicking grain from the farm. Dude. You can do that, but you're not getting it straight from the field, man. It's like a little squirrel, just like... Because his little patch ran out, he just started borrowing it from his neighbour. Like you do. Right. This was building up to make a kitchen, wasn't it? So now with the kitchen, we can make all kinds of things, but I think we'll make bread. That's all we can make here at the moment. So bread is going to be, actually, what we could do. That's what we could do. Rotate that way, and then we can put the kitchen on its side. Wait, what? There we go. So that just goes straight into the kitchen. Nice. I like that. And then we just need to get, like, basically fuel to it. And fuel can be fertilizer, wood, coal, or magma. Magma? How does that work? I've not tried the cloth belts, master. There's loads of things I've not tried yet. Cloth belts being one of them. Can you elevate cloth belts? That would be a question I have. In fact, maybe we should try cloth belts on this. Okay, how do we make cloth belts then? Let's have a look. Logistic blocks. Barrier gates, grabber splitters. No, it's not that. Which menu are they under? Cloth conveyor belt. It's made from... Produced by a workshop. Is that paper? Can elevate and they can go uphill. Needs wool. We've got loads of wool. The wool's going down to the workshop here, which is being made into cloth. So producing cloth, which is going into this barn. So we've got the cloth. So how do we actually make the cloth conveyor belt from that? Do we just need like a workshop to make it? Let's have a look. Is it just another workshop? Cloth conveyor belts needs cloth wheels. Oh boy. The wheels are across the other side of town. A stone brick. They're across the other side of town. I've got an idea. We can move these things nearer to where the others are. So the wheels are over here. And the stone brick is here. So we can... And we're already belting the cloth down here. So we can bring it round to here somewhere where the stone is. Like that, maybe. Cloth conveyor belt, right. So let's get a wagon. one part. Slowly getting over your toothache, Andy Drew. Oh dear. Right, what now? Right, it just needs cloth now, which is already coming down here. We need a lot more cloth, aren't we? Blimey. I think we're selling a lot. Wait a minute. We're just selling at the moment. This guy can just simply take it from here to there. So we don't sell all of it. These guys are getting stuck. Look, when they go through this coal deposit, they kind of get stuck doing it. So now what do we do with the output? We just store it, I guess? Let's flatten the land a bit then. Nope. No can do to that one. Oh no, you got rid of that as well. That's annoying. There we go. We now have cloth conveyor belts being made. Use the belts. For what? We literally haven't made any until now. You mean use the belts to move the belts? Is that even allowed? How do we change the items on the hotbar? Let's see. Buildings. Cloth conveyor belt. If I press like 5 on that. How do I change this? Use the belt from there to there. Let's try it. So we go cloth conveyor belt. Wait, that's not moving? Something's not right here. Select the item, then shift number. Thank you. Shift 5. No. Shift 5. There we go. This is not actually working because I'm trying to send it into the input because I'm a spanner. Okay. It doesn't quite do the Factorio thing where it makes it into a turn, does it? I mean, it works. But not yet, doesn't yet. Okay, that's cool. Not enough cloth getting over here. It's actually a bit of a pain for the things to get here at the moment. I didn't want to just get rid of this coal, but I think I'm going to have to. It's like, how far away is it from... Yeah, this whole thing's shut down because we've got no use for all these things yet. Okay, fine. Let's make life easy for these guys. I suppose the cool thing as well is it using these conveyor belts saves on a worker, because what you would have had to have a like this, like a wagon basically moving stuff between one and the other, like this is doing. Actually, I don't know what that one's doing. So what is he doing? What is that doing? Why is he better settlers? Interesting. Wait. Kikili, it's one person building this game. Are you sure? Stone bricks. All right, yeah. So if I rotated that, we could rotate that and then just convey the workers in, convey the stone bricks in, I guess. I presume that'll work. So just delete that guy. Do that with him. Is that working? I don't think it is it? Oh, yeah, it did. So that saves a worker. Pretty sure it's one guy. You can use grabbers and belt from the side of a building. I've not even tried grabbers yet. But yeah, that gets us a worker back, which is crazy good. I don't like the lack of auto... Oh, there was an autosave. Is there an options about the autosave? Off. Don't like edge scrolling. I'd rather do it myself.